a lawyer, a leader, a champion of education and equality. William A. Buddy Blakey was all of those things, but to those of us at the Council on Legal Education Opportunity, he was also a mentor, a teacher, and a dear friend. Buddy Blakey devoted his professional life and considerable talents to the notion that higher education should be accessible to all, regardless of race, color, or socioeconomic background. Buddy served as chair of CLEO's governing council from 1998 to 2010. Under his leadership, CLEO's operating budget, programmatic offerings, and student outreach tripled in scope, and CLEO solidified its reputation as the premier organization for providing law school admissions guidance and academic counseling to underrepresented student groups. He was also instrumental in establishing the Thurgood Marshall Legal Educational Opportunity Program, a federal program which assists minority and low-income students in pursuing a legal career. The program currently helps more than 1,000 students nationwide. Buddy was a tireless champion for the cause of historically black colleges and universities. Buddy was also inducted into the National Black College Hall of Fame. In 1986, he helped craft the federal legislation that established the principal source of funding for HBCUs. Buddy forged a bipartisan coalition between Senators Paul Simon and Strom Thurmond in support of this legislation. He spent the next 24 years working to augment and strengthen funding of the nation's 105 HBCUs and played a central role in increasing the number of graduate institutions covered by the Act to 24. Beyond his work with CLEO, Buddy enjoyed a long and distinguished legal career in both the public and private sectors. He spent more than 20 years with the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights, the U.S. Department of Health, Education, Welfare, and the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. While serving at the Department of Education, Buddy helped craft the Consent Decree in Adams v. Califano, the landmark higher education desegregation case. Buddy also spent 15 years as a partner with Dean, Blakey, Motzkowitz, and Clohan, before starting his own Washington, D.C.-based practice, William A. Blakey & Associates, in 2005. But Buddy Blakey's life went beyond the sum of his professional accomplishments. He was a devout Christian who worshipped at the Greater Mount Nebo AME Church. A dedicated alumnus of Knoxville College and Howard University Law School, Buddy remained very active and engaged throughout his professional life. He was also devoted to his beloved fraternity, Omega Psi Phi Incorporated. In addition to his service to CLEO and Greater Mount Nebo, Buddy served as president of the Board of Directors of the Center for Law and Education and as chair of the Morehouse College Research Institute. In that spirit, and in recognition of William A. Buddy Blakey's immense contributions to our organization, CLEO has established the William A. Blakey Esquire CLEO Diversity Scholarship. The scholarship benefits outstanding third-year CLEO law students in need of financial assistance to prepare for the bar examination. Buddy often signed his letters with the words, "Keep the faith." We will always remember his wisdom and his friendship, and we will strive to keep the faith as Buddy Blakey himself always did.